Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach. And today I'm talking about don't text her, don't call her, don't look for her. Do this instead. Okay, so if you've been dating a woman, or perhaps this woman is an ex, and let's say she's displayed low interest in you or she's dumped you, it's not a good idea to chase her. It's not a good idea to start texting her more, to start calling her up more and things like that. It's always best to do no contact and walk away. Why is this? Okay, why do you not chase? So sometimes one of the things that people get confused with is when a woman starts losing interest, or they've been dumped, or whatever it may be, you're basically in a situation where you didn't want to lose her. You feel like there's something that you need to do to get her back. There's something that an action that you need to take to make things happen, to make things work. Okay? You feel like you need to take some form of action. This is wrong. Okay? This natural instinct, unfortunately, it is a natural instinct, because obviously you want to fight. You want to fight for that relationship. You want to get her back. The natural instinct to do something about it is the wrong instinct. Okay? In fact, doing something like calling her up, texting her, showing up to her house, trying to convince her, or perhaps you go to her family or friends and try to convince them to convince her to change her mind, right? Doing things like that is actually going to make the situation worse. Why is this? Why does that make the situation worse? Okay? So obviously if she's dumped you, or if she's lost interest in you, let's say she's not replying to your messages as much, you haven't seen her in a while, she doesn't seem to have that same level of enthusiasm as she once did, clearly that means she needs a little thing called space from you, okay? She needs to be away from you, because she needs to be away from you to miss you, okay? She can't miss you if you're in her DMs. If you want her to start doing something and to start reaching out to you and to start displaying that level of interest that you wanted her to, that you wanted to display, you have to give her space so she can do that. You can't make someone miss you if you're always too familiar to them. Like I said, if you're always in their DMs. If you want her to miss you and to pursue you, then you need to do no contact. You need to walk away. More than likely, this woman in question knows how you feel about her. You've probably already told her that you want her back, or that you would like to start seeing her more frequently, whatever it may be. You may have even told her that you like her, told her that you're in love with her. She probably already knows these things. And even if you haven't said those things, more than likely, she already knows that anyway. She probably instinctively knows how you feel about her deep down because of the actions that you've displayed in the past. So you don't really actually need to do anything. The only time that I would say that you do actually need to do something is if there's something that you did to put her off. Like, let's say you had a massive argument and it was your fault, whatever it may be, and you know it was your fault and you haven't apologized for that yet, then you need to do that. You need to at least apologize for that, right? You need to send her a message to apologize for any bad behavior that you've displayed. But if you've already done that, if you've already apologized and she already knows how you feel about her, you don't need to do anything. And if you do need to apologize, you don't want it to be asking her a question when you do apologize. And what I mean by that is, if you're going to apologize, just send a really short text or whatever, or message, whatever it may be, just to say, hey, look, I'm really sorry for X, Y, and Z. And that's it, really. And you can also say good luck with your life, good luck with the future, and things like that. But don't ever say, like, I hope you respond, or how are you doing? Don't ask her a question. Just literally send her a text with an apology, and saying, I wish you the best, and that's it. Don't be fishing for a response by asking her a question or trying to get a response out of her, right? Just pretend like you're never going to see her again, and almost as if you're speaking to someone that's passed away. Because obviously you wouldn't ask a question to someone who's passed away. So you go up to their grave, basically, and you say, look, I'm really sorry for this, that, and the other, and then you walk away from their grave. That's kind of like how you need to handle that situation when you're apologizing to an ex or apologizing to a woman who has stopped displaying interest in you because of your bad behavior, whatever it may be, and that you could have done. Okay, but like I said, if you've already apologized for those things, if you had anything to apologize for at all, because you may not have done anything wrong, she may have just lost interest in you, or she may have just dumped you for reasons that she had and you didn't actually do anything, then obviously, you know, you don't need to apologise for anything. But if you do need to apologise, then apologise in that kind of way. But if you've already apologised, you do not need to apologise again. So do not apologise again. Go into no contact and walk away. If you want her to miss you, if you want her to start pursuing you, then she needs space away from you. And also what you've got to realise as well is that if it was her decision to walk away from you, if it was her decision to lose interest, to stop replying to you, if it was her decision to dump you, then it has to be her decision to come back. And the reason why that is because if she's made up that choice in herself, then it has to be her that comes back into your life. It has to be her that makes the first move. Because it's almost like if you left a job. So you leave a job. It has to be, if you want to go back to that job, then you have to, you know, reply or talk to your boss or talk to someone who works at that company to try and get back in, right? You don't leave a job and expect, you know, that job to, you know, that job to try and get you back if you're the one that left. If you left and said you handed in your 2 weeks notice and you left that job, right? They're not going to come chasing you because you left. If you want to get back in that job, then you need to come back. Then you need to do something. You need to, you know, so that's the same with women who have left you or dumped you. Like if it was their choice to leave, then it also has to be their choice to come back, right? If they don't want you, that's got nothing to do with you. That's how they feel inside themselves, okay? So you don't need to do anything, right? If she really loves you, if she still likes you, if she still wants to be with you, if she still has feelings for you, once you give her space and you're no longer talking to her anymore, she's going to fear losing you and she's going to reach out to you. However, though, there's the flip side of that, and that may be that she doesn't want to be with you anymore. And if she doesn't want to be with you anymore and she really doesn't love you anymore, then you'll just never hear from her again. But either way, that's good, right? Because what that means is you're either going to get her back or you're just going to find someone better in the future. Okay? So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with me personally and you'd like coaching with me, then please go to www.christinelovers.com. I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye, guys.